Hi guys, it's Jenny with Curators. It has been a minute since I did a video, but I wanted to come on here and give a quick update about the Sugartown gaming ecosystem and the Sugartown game that has come out so far. So, without, giving too much more of an introduction, if any of you are interested in NFT gaming, and I know a lot of you are, I think this is a good thing for us to be talking about. So, Zynga, a well-known gaming company, entered into the NFT gaming space this year with their Oras NFT and with their NGMI game in their Sugartown ecosystem. So to start out with, I'm going to go through Twitter and the accounts that you should be following if you are interested in finding out more about Sugartown and Zynga's involvement in Web3 gaming. The first page that I have up is at Visitsugartown. It is the official account for the Sugartown platform. Take a look at it, see more information about Sugartown, about Oras, about the mint that they had for this NFT called Oras, which is your way to officially enter into the Sugartown gaming platform. And if you do have an Aura already, you should be aware that there is the third round of a gaming test, which comes up tomorrow, the 27th, I think it's tomorrow. Let me see. For users that staked by 1025, the Oras Gamma charge was going to start on the 27th, which, yes, is tomorrow. Friday, October 27th at 9 a.m. Pacific, and will end October 30th at 9 a.m. Pacific. So, if you didn't do any of the test events before and you have an Aura that you've staked by yesterday at noon, you should be eligible to participate in that. And if you participated in any test event, you'll actually be able to receive a LiveBound token. So that's kind of cool. We don't know too much about those tokens yet, other than there's something that you would be able to redeem, I think, within the gaming system itself. The second account that you probably want to follow if you are in Sugartown or interested in getting into it and finding out more about this gaming platform is Camel. He seems to be, I don't know what his official, it does say it in his bio. His official title is Product Marketing Manager, and he is out there marketing like crazy for Visit Sugartown, for Sugartown itself on Twitter. Everybody that's been in the NFT space for a while knows that Camel was the face of Sappy Seals marketing for a long time. This time around with Sugartown, it is much more positive persona that we're seeing, which is great. He is spreading positivity and awareness about Sugartown throughout the NFT space. So that's super exciting. And that being said, one of the first posts that you'll want to read through is his pinned post on his account. It does go through all of the Sugartown information you would want to catch up on, starting with, information about Sugartown, Zynga, the mint that happened with the Oras. It was a free mint for people that were on the allow list back in August. I think right now it's trading around 0.2 ETH, and we'll get into that more when I show you the actual Oras NFT collection on OpenSea in a second. The fact that the Sugartown is not just one game, but rather a gaming platform. It's going to be sort of like different games that we'll see throughout. I think mwolf is a VP for Zynga, who's being quoted in this thread, and he has put some other posts up that talk about like casual competitive gaming. So I'll talk about that a little bit more later. And then let's see what else is interesting here. You do have to stake your Aura to earn energy, and that energy is going to be something that helps you participate in the different games. That's about as much as I know. I know that's not super detailed. I'm still learning all of this. I did participate in the beta event, so that was super fun. I will show a little video of that in a bit. Here is mwolf, who we already talked about was a VP for Zynga, and you can follow him at MWOLF. Oh, and Camel was at CAMOLNFT. Make sure you're always following the verified account so you can tell by the blue check mark. In terms of Matt, he did post information on the Aura. The most important thing that I would say from this is that the Auras play a key role in the ecosystem. So that does mean that to be involved in this whole Sugartown ecosystem, game system, the way to start that process is to get an Aura. If you minted, it was a free mint. However, right now you would have to purchase an Aura in order to play. So NFA, I don't know what the value of that will be, long term. As with any NFT, there's always a risk, but that is, something that you would have to pay in order to start out in this project. Okay, moving on from this, we go over to the Sugartown Oras collection on OpenSea. As you can see, there are somewhere around 6,000 items. I thought I had read that there was going to be 9,000. So it looks like it to me, because I did read that somewhere. I don't know where exactly, probably someone's tweet at some point in time. There's 3,000 that are out there somewhere, like not out there yet, but they have not been distributed yet in any way. I don't know if that's a future mint or distribution in some other manner, but there might potentially be more than 6,050 items, which is what is showing on OpenSea right now. These Auras have a feel sort of like a beans or a little pudgy in terms of comparison. In my mind, that's how I see them. They're sort of cute little guys, fun, floating around like little ghosties. At any rate, so that's fun. That's how you enter into the Sugartown gaming platform. That being said, I'm going to go back a step and just talk about Zynga. As I mentioned, they are an actual gaming company, not a Web3 gaming company. So they are probably one of the first actual gaming companies to get into the NFT area that knows how to build a game. So I think that one of the things I've always said, I'm interested in a lot of the NFT projects that I get into to see what they can do with gaming. However, most of those projects, most of those NFT founders, the projects, the people behind them, they have been maybe in NFTs or in other investments, but they haven't necessarily been in gaming. They haven't, developed a game from start to finish. They haven't shipped games. And I think that whole process can be really long, time consuming, and expensive. And I don't know that a lot of the projects that try to get into them understand the level of commitment that is required. So that's not to say anything negative about those projects. Like, I know everybody tries their best and they start out really optimistic, and then sometimes reality is just hard. But I do hope that, the projects that are out there building games and the ones that are to come, they keep it together and they get it out there. But in the meantime, I think that that's, one of the reasons why I'm most excited about Zynga getting into Web3 gaming is because they are a company that has built a successful game before. In fact, they've built, a successful game franchise. They have done, let's just go through this. I didn't even know they did all these games, and I haven't played all of them. So the most well-known is probably Farmville. Farmville 3 is up here. There's apparently Farmville 2 and 3, as well as Farmville. I personally was not super into games like Farmville. I never have been. I think I tried it once, and maybe I built a tent or tried to, do the crops in the wrong place. I don't even remember. It's been so long ago. But not necessarily my type of gaming. However, it is a lot of people's type of gaming. So they do, know how to build a game that would appeal to people. So that's great. Words with Friends 2. Zynga Poker. I think that's what that is. That was super popular. So they have, games that appeal to all different types of people and all different types of interests. So that's really cool. If you go into, if you went to that game site and you looked at Sugartown directly, you can see information specifically about Sugartown. And they have a whole bunch of little teaser trailer videos. I would recommend going through and watching those because, one of the things with games that's always exciting is the graphics that you get to see. And I think these are super cute graphics. They remind me of games like Cuphead or like Wario. So I think, as I mentioned before, sorry, I've done a couple takes on this video, so I don't know if I mentioned it in this one, but Matt Wolf did say something about casual competitive gaming, and that's what those games sound like to me. That's what it sounds like these games are going to be within the Sugartown ecosystem. They're going to be shorter games that are just kind of fun. The NGMI event was a game that reminds me a lot of like that Wario Cuphead type feel where you're playing like a little short game to advance. The map changes a little bit, you know, as you go through it, even maybe sort of like Angry Birds. I don't think I spent all that much time playing Angry Birds, so I'm not sure I'm the expert on that. But anyways, that being said, watch the videos when you have a chance. I'll pull one up for a second, but I don't want to spend too much time on it. Anyways, super cute. Take a look. After you go through all that, you can head on over to the actual Sugartown website. So this is where you're going to access the gaming ecosystem. It is Visitsugartown.com. This is the official site. This is actually not the site where you play the games, but it is a site where you get information about Sugartown itself. You look at different chapters, the vision of Zynga kind of for this whole platform, and a frequently asked questions section. Just to go through it, let's see if there's anything worth noting. To empower players with on-chain asset ownership through fun and enduring games. Community is everything. We aim to engage, listen, and build with ours. Sugartown is a transmedia franchise that redefines interactive entertainment while pushing the limits of creativity and innovation. And finally, and most excitingly, Sugartown is a Web3 gaming platform and ecosystem. So it's not, Sugartown itself is not a game. It is not a single game. Rather, it is a Web3 gaming platform and ecosystem. As a holder, and so at this time we are holders of Aura NFTs, as a holder you get access to our experiences and have direct input to our vision to expand Sugartown through accessibility and user-generated content. Now, accessibility, I understand. User-generated content sounds interesting. I wonder what type of content the users will be generating. So we will see about that. Should be fun to find out. What games are in Sugartown? Sugartown is a Web3 gaming platform that has been designed to go wide and deep with games and lore. The Oras are cooking up many games available after mint, but rumor has it that Mayor Mel is also working on something big to be announced later. So right now, we are at the point where there has been one game called NGMI, which, you know, in NFT lingo is not going to make it. Because I guess maybe we're not going to make it. Well, hopefully we are all going to make it. Okay, I'm going to have to be fast on this last part because I'm actually redoing something I did earlier, and now there's a lot of crickets in the background, which I don't want to pick up too much of. At any rate, to get to the actual website where you play the games, you click on play. From that Visitsugartown.com website, what pops up is sugar.town, and when you get there, you are going to connect your wallet. So, for example, I have my Aura in my MetaMask wallet. It is currently staked, and so I am able to access the site to do what I need to do. At any rate, the wallet's popping up. It's going to ask me to sign an authorization. It doesn't cost any gas. Just make sure, you're actually on the right website whenever you're doing anything with connecting your wallet. You don't want to lose all your assets, which is very easy to do in Web3 if you accidentally go to a malicious website. So again, make sure you're going to the right site. As you can see here, it says connection successful, and I'm going to make sure that I'm recording the right thing. Let's see here. Okay. Connection successful. We're going to click OK. Confirm age. I am the bottom left. continue. Yes, I'm one of the older people probably in this space. Let's see. So when you are connected, this pops up. It is actually making noise. So I'm going to go in and turn off the volume in settings so it doesn't interfere with my microphone. At any rate, on this site, you can go to games. Right now, this left spot is the NGMI event. It's locked for me because I participated in the beta event, so I would not be able to do the Gamma event that starts tomorrow. It looks like there's other games that are already prepared, but are not yet available. And actually, you know, the funny thing is I recorded this earlier, and I think there are only 4 games that popped up, and now there's quite a few more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things here. So that's exciting, and maybe we'll actually see some new games become available soon. That being said, the next section on here is inventory, and when you click on that, you see your staked Aura. So I like to call my little staked Aura Goldie Patch the Kid. He is, you know, super cute with his little gold suit, his eye patch, and his hat. And I don't know, that's what his name is right now. Maybe I'll change it later. Not sure. Events, mine says inactive because I don't have any events coming up. They're not going to make it. Game is an event, and I think for those people that are doing the Gamma challenge tomorrow, they probably see a countdown timer right now that is going to count down until they get to like 9 a.m. Pacific tomorrow, which time that game starts. So that's super cool. It's fun to see that. Maybe I am going to show a little video of the NGMI beta that I did a few weeks ago, and I was traveling at the time. It's not going to be super exciting because it was, you know, a rushed use of the game while I was sitting in the airport waiting for a plane. And I was not very good at it. So not that it would have been any better if I wasn't in that situation, but I did not have a whole lot of time to practice. So it's just kind of cool to see how it worked. And then there's, you know, the winners section to see kind of how everybody did. And with staking your auras, you are generating energy. And I think that energy is what you use to be able to continue in the games, you know, to move on to the next level and such. I think it's similar in other games where you have to have a certain amount of coins or whatever to continue moving forward. So I hope that it continues to be easy to move through different levels when we get to actual games, that we're able to generate this energy, you know, in a relatively easy manner where it's not just we run out of it super fast and have to start spending out of our pocket to move forward, you know, until we've played for a reasonable amount of time, if that makes sense. I guess I'm a little burnt out on some other games that sort of have taken advantage of just charging for every little step in them. And so I hope that that's not the way that this goes. I do understand that pay-to-play games are a way that, you know, a lot of games make money. And I understand that there are some things that, you know, it makes sense to charge for, I guess, because again, that's how they make money. However, in the games that I've been playing so far with NFTs, I don't think there are certain things that should be charged for, like refreshing a page, for example. I'm not going to say any specific game, although some of you that are in the NFT space might know what I'm talking about. But at any rate, you know, I will just keep that to myself as, you know, my own feelings in terms of things that I don't love about pay-to-play games. But at any rate, that's not this game. Haven't had to pay for anything so far. The Aura was a free mint. Some people do have to pay to buy the Aura NFT now because people that minted it for free didn't necessarily want to stay in the project. They were there to make a profit, and that's what they did. So, you know, you can look at it as having an Aura NFT, see if the value increases and you want to sell it. Sometimes value decreases. You never know how it goes. It looks like there might be more assets, I guess, coming in this ecosystem. But, you know, we really don't know anything about that yet. So I couldn't talk to that at all. And I don't really want to speculate and mislead anybody. So I won't. At any rate, I wanted to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that you like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. I am going to say, let's see. I'm going to post the gameplay right after this. But this is basically the ending of the overview of Sugartown. So thank you again. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what else you'd like to see. Have a great evening.